Welcome back. I thought I'd give you guys an update. It's been, I guess, several days. I went ahead and replaced the two can caps on the top, the electrolytics, with the JJ caps. And I've got all but, I guess, 9. I have 9 film caps to go. I got my little box of parts going on here. Ooh, you can't see that. So, what was I going to show you guys? I'm going to go ahead and swap these guys out here. I did buy plenty of the .1 film caps, so I'm getting low. Almost through. One of the things I forgot to do, I'm not sure why, but it was probably late when I made my original orders. I forgot to deal with the phono section here. The phono section in this is solid state, so it uses 4 Sony transistors. What does it use here? It uses 4 Sony 2SB51s here in the phono section. Some people say that compared to the rest of the receiver, the phono section is a little disappointing, but then again, you know, I'm getting this off of Audio Karma, so the people there tend to have a more sensitive ear, I would say. I guess that was nice of me. Anyway, everybody's got an opinion, so I guess we'll find out. So I went ahead and I had to order those from, I ordered them from Mouser. Again, I tried to do the Elna caps exclusively, but only some of the more boutique places. Parts Express has them, but they're out of Canada, and you know, I'm very impatient, so the shipping isn't all that bad, but I just hate waiting all that time for stuff to come from Canada. When I order from Mouser, it gets sent out of Texas, so I get everything like the next day for $4.99. So Mouser had well, they had their stuff. They just didn't carry well, they did carry the Elna. I'm sorry, I always click on the stocked button. When I hit unstock, there were, you know, some on order, but they were 17 weeks out. Same thing with a lot of the Nichicon caps. Nichicon has a new cap, or a newer cap, it's a couple years old, I guess, called the KA series, which was specifically designed for audio. Supposedly, it's supposed to be better. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to be better, but it's newer than the Muse series, which is the KZ, and KZ and FG, and oh, I don't know, they have... Nichicon makes so many different capacitors, it's insane. Anyway, so I ended up actually ordering both the Elna and the Nichicons in... I think the only one I could get the Nichicons in was the 10 microfarad. They're 10 volts in that side, and I guess I ordered 25 volt. Anyhow, they're the same price, 30 cents each. So, again, I mean, yeah, these are called audio caps, so they're caps that sound better and stuff, but like I said, I mean, one of their more generic caps was 27 cents for the same size, so, you know, 3 cents is not breaking the bank. So, anyway, that's where I stand on this. Like I said, a couple of things over in this section here. This capacitor, which is coupled up to this resistor, as you notice, this is a newer one. This resistor was broken on the side, and I may very well have done it. I don't remember seeing a broken one before, but be that as it may, I didn't have any 3Ks in stock. This is supposed to be a 3K. So all I had was 2.7 or 3.3, of course. So I replaced this with a 3.3. This is one of the channels. I don't know if it's left or right. And then the same cap, being that this is stereo, everything's duplicated, one on each channel. So this cap here was still good. I mean, this resistor was still good. But since it was the original and it was reading 3.1K, and these are 3.263, I think, is what this one and this one, they were within a couple of dots of each other on the very last digit. So I'm not sure if I needed to or not, but just in case, I replaced this cap with another 3.3. I don't know what kind of a difference it would make, but I just sort of figured if I do make any modification to one side, I have to do the same thing on the other for consistency. Like I said, I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I figured, you know, I'd rather not have to be troubleshooting a problem later or have something weird happen on one channel sound slightly different anyway. So that's where I am on that. Everything has been checking out just fine. I have not found anything burnt. I haven't really been testing every single component. Again, like I said, I'm still waiting for the 2 4-section caps to come in. Something that kind of irritated me was all these places sell the same 4-section caps that I ordered. Now, this is supposed to be a 3-section. The 4-section I ordered was 2020-2040. Originally, the schematic on this one calls for 2020-2040 and 2020-2040. But as I've been going through here, I've noticed off the schematic they have, they did things on the fly. They added some components like these filters, these caps here. I did replace the silicone diodes. When I was on Audio Karma on my post, one of the guys that chimed in was, I guess he's restored several of these. So he was the one that told me don't touch the selenium, which I'm still on the fence about because I don't, selenium stinks when it explodes for like days and you can't get the smell out of your house. Anyway, they added these coupled onto the or piggybacked onto the silicone diodes, so these were not on the schematic. And then going through here, some of the values were different. This capacitor here, the value that was in here was 0.01. The schematic calls for 0.02. The 0.015s that I couldn't get in the Illinois caps, that I got the 716Ps, which are, well, they were marketed under Sprague, but they have CDE on it, and when you go to the CDE, I've been finding out that CDE makes a lot of these caps for Sprague. So I guess they're just one big happy capacitor family. Anyhow, these in the schematic said that they were Mylar, and they weren't. I mean, everything in here I've replaced was oil caps. I'm not touching anything that's polystyrene. I'm not touching any of the ceramics, and I'm not touching any, of course, any of the micas. So, anywho, I guess I've been going on now for 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and then I guess the next video will be firing this up. The electrolytic should be in tomorrow. I'm going to have a lot of fun working on this one here. This is, of course, this is the 4-section one, buried underneath all this crap. So I'm going to have fun trying to get this stuff moved out of the way. Oh, the annoying thing I forgot to mention. So all these places sell this 4-section cap, but none of them sell the clamp for it because it's 1.5 inches instead of 1 3/8. So I ended up having to order 2 can clamps from Mauser, and they're from Vichy, so they were $3 a piece, or $3.50 a piece. I paid, or no, more than that. I paid over $7 for 2 freaking zinc-plated can capacitor clamps. That's almost as much as I paid for the capacitors. So anyhow, that was a little bit irritating, having to pay so much for a piece of metal. But I guess they kind of got you by the yeah, I guess they got you by the neck there, because they know that you can't have this big thing flopping around. So all that stuff should be in tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know if they're still recovering from holidays. So anyway, if I don't end up doing a video before the 1st, everybody have a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, and I know this hasn't been all that exciting because I mean, really all I had to do is replace capacitors. Haha, famous last words. We'll find out what happens when I fire it up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you soon.